tonight I'll be talking to you about the importance of environments and architecture that we surround ourselves in. I believe greatly and deeply that the architecture that we surround ourselves in influences the way that we interact with space, the way we move through the landscape, and the things that we're going to see and spend time with. Within that, we can think about how cityscapes are built in ways that either are walkable or not walkable, influencing people to purchase cars or influencing people to walk around. We could look at the New York landscape of how they create an architecture that is more walkable for people so that they can get to one place or another very easily and simply without vehicles. But we can think about a landscape more so like Miami that influences that, as most areas are not walkable. You will go long stretches in some communities without some sidewalks, without being able to interact with the environment in a safe way that is walkable. So those things influence the way that we participate in society around us. In Miami, it's a lot more insular and less community-based orientated because we're not able to walk around or able to connect via seeing one person or another publicly. We're always in our vehicles, in these private rooms, in these private four walls, and then we go to work, which is another four walls. And that architecture isolates us and creates very small communities or small pockets of people instead of being more community oriented, as in the landscape of New York, when you're seeing people, you're interacting with them. You're participating with them via the subway, you're participating with them walking by you, communicating with someone, giving them a compliment, creating and destroying these boundaries and these ideas that we connect to, saying that this is like that or that is like this. And I think architecture really influences our mentality of how we see our community, allowing us to be more versatile in what is our community. Being in Miami, we have Asian, we have Caribbean, Cuban, Jamaican, many different forms of people and from different backgrounds that come in and influence us. But because we're so insular, we only link to our communities mainly. And it's hard to break out of this routine and see each other and see other spaces and to open up our perspectives. But I personally grew up at a place called Mocha Teen Art Force that opened up these ideas and showed how things interlocked and interwove to each other to influence each other. That Miami was built off of Bahamian laborers who were using the oolite rock to build up foundations, how their architecture built up the framework for other people to start to influence our architecture as well, to then influence environments, to then influence ideologies that we associate ourselves with. I believe that our ideologies are linked to our environments because the people we spend our time with tell us what we should believe in, what we shouldn't believe in. They encourage us or move us into different directions because it is a group mentality. Humans are naturally more inclined to be community oriented. So if your home community is a group of artists who are taking risks, who are doing adventurous things, who are making wonderful work, you're going to be making wonderful work, taking risks, and being adventurous. But if you're in a community that tells you that you have to get a 9-to-5 job, you have to live in this type of house and do these type of things and wear this type of clothes, even if you're not naturally like that, you will start to inclinate yourself to be more similar to them, to take less risks, to venture off more, to be more interlocked into your small community. But when you're branching out your perspective and you're seeing everybody else's and opening up yourself to different perspectives and viewpoints, you allow yourself to be nurtured differently. And especially in the environments that you are committing yourself to, it's about aligning yourself with your goals. If you want to be an adventurous person, you go hang out with adventurous people. If you want to do rock climbing, go to a rock climbing gym. If you want to go to the library and be studious, you align yourself with the architecture and the environments you want to be around because it influences you so much. If it didn't, everybody in every small community would be doing everything, but you align yourself with the pathways that you want to choose in your life.